Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this, it's called Use Your Voice. I was going to call it The First Star That Laid Its Roots, and then I was going to call it The Conglomerate Self, but nah. No more poppies in the fields, no more fruit upon the trees, no more chirping of the tweets, and no more buzz from busying bees. No more sound of leather upon willow, no more cry of "How's that?" No more cheering from the grandstand as we welcome in the freeze. The leaves, they are all falling, leaving red berries in a mass. Stock for those feathered to feed upon until the seasons pass. The sunsets, though now colder, lend promise of warmer days, but before we reap of them once more, there'll be much cold within the haze. The frosts will bid farewell to the gift of Liberty Cap, providers of a key to the truth, and one that, personally, is well mapped. Puddles upon the dirt track, where one would once jump straight on in, are skirted round with caution, as assumption taught this solo lesson by getting this soul soaked right to the skin. A cold and weary walk back home with the squelch of sodden boots seems a million miles and lifetimes away since I was the first star to lay its roots. How did it ever come to this destined separation? Through need alone, curiosity, a breaking down of the conglomerate self to then commence the amalgamation. Oh, how commenced the judgment, splitting apart for self to learn. To go forth and multiply would see many a soul part burned. Deeper, ever deeper into consciousness I fell, to create a world of broken dreams and one that most call hell. I apologise for doing this, but it all had to be explored, from that of most serene perfection to that of most brutally flawed. The cycles pass, and ages fulfil their promises to provide another aspect of viewing self whereupon no aspect could ever hide. The conscious evolution is about to be fulfilled, and reinstated back to self is every aspect of soul and blood that was ever spilled. Illusion by those of arrogance who do all that they can to fool you are about to be reaped by the reaper for attacking the creator of all rulers. Of course, 'tis all illusion, and is only viable to that in which we invest. So choose your side with caution, as your soul may have to endure the most harshest of tests. Blue pill, red pill, do we sleep or do we wake? 'Tis the choice that all do face, and only you the choice can make. They say that curiosity killed the cat, and that ignorance is bliss. But when it comes to learning the truth, is this a chance you're prepared to miss? And the world just keeps on turning, or at least this too is what we are told. More information keeps coming to light regarding all of that in which we have been sold. Which is the way forward? Do we really have a choice? Well, what point the learning of language to speak if you are not prepared to use your voice? Speak up. Use your voice. Be your authentic selves. Speak your truth, your opinion. Bear in mind it is your opinion. Bear in mind others have a right to their opinion. We're all equal, aren't we? Yes. I know I keep saying it. It's because I know it. I'm not saying it to piss folk off. It's just what I know in my soul. It's because I'm connected with that which is far greater than can be possibly explained. It's an inner knowing. How do we... There's some things we just know without knowing how we know them, isn't there? Well, there is. So it's on a different level. That's all I can say. It's on a different level. A level that even at times I can't comprehend. I don't understand. Because I'm of this world. Well, I'm in this world. I'm not of it. That's a good saying as well. I am in this world, but I am not of it. I am otherworldly, as we all are. Yeah. But yet again, 'tis all opinion, isn't it? So, what did I call that one again? Use your voice. Yeah. And it's very important. Your voice is important. And if there are those who would, out there, which there are, many of them, we're seeing it all over the world, who would quell your voice, who would suppress your voice and your rights, universal rights, universal right to exist, a universal right to express, a universal right, a God-given right, a creator-given right. Nobody has a right to suppress you or your expression. Nobody. How you express yourself, bear this in mind, how you express yourself depends upon the reaction and the consequences, because it always comes back to action, reaction and consequence. Always. We have choices. We can either act in a way in which we can express ourselves that brings peace and harmony to the world about us and ourselves within, or we can we can choose that more destructive path, which will only bring about more destruction for those who are involved, because that's how it works. Anyway, we can only provide information, can't we? We can only provide a point of view, an opinion. Whether anybody else wants to act upon that opinion or that point of view is up to them. You have no right to force it or enforce it upon anybody. Nobody. No. Just put your truth out there, be your authentic selves, put your authenticity out there, and if it resonates with those who it resonates, then you will find your soul family. You will find those birds of a feather. If it doesn't resonate, then those it doesn't resonate with you are not meant to be upon your life path. And that's how it works. We are all on our own individual journeys, but this is a time when many of those journeys are going to merge together. They shall merge together, and you shall all become stronger, and you shall unite. And you may well have to start something new within your new community. Anyway, this is all about opinion. Who knows? We'll just have to see what happens, won't we? But for me, that's the way forward. Yeah. Because I don't know about you, but I don't feel that I want to be a part of this destruction that's going off in this world. It's peace and love that I want. I did tell you. That's it for today. Take care.